Hello everybody. In this video I want to present you the main techniques of artificial intelligence and main applications. So at the beginning in 1956, two researchers, John McCarthy and Steve McKenzie, launched a challenge. Can we develop an application playing chess like a champion? And you can imagine the different strategies. So imagine you developing an application, okay, parsing the different strategy to play a chess. But human being can play chess, and we had a lot of champion in this area. So the main element was, okay, can we simulate this reasoning? How chess champion play chess? Is it possible? And after that, can we win? Okay, can we win? And can the application win when the application play with champion? Okay, chess champion. So at the beginning, so the first thing here, what's intelligence? Okay, we want to simulate the human being intelligence. So the first thing, what's intelligence? So intelligence has been defined by Socrates and other philosophers. Like is a mental function that help on decision making, deduction, analogy, okay, generalization of hypothesis, okay, what we did on a lab, learning, reasoning, adaptability, flexibility. So human being is very, very powerful on flexibility and adaptability of his reasoning. We are champion on information and data interpretation, so we can make sense when we read something directly. We have a sense behind what we read. And also we interact between together, and we know that when we interact we create knowledge. Okay. So the principle of artificial intelligence is, the main objective is to simulate human being reasoning at the beginning, and then we go after that and we try to simulate also all living, okay, animals like bees or intelligence. So an intelligent system is like simulate, okay, is very close to human being reasoning. So it will be able to find a solution for a problem by itself. So it will be able to build the solution. So we can say that it's able to solve a problem. So here, the main techniques of artificial intelligence at the beginning, we try to work on knowledge engineering. And knowledge engineering, this is the technique, try to discuss with expert and try to formalize the expertise feedback, okay, so experience feedback, in order to build what we called at the beginning expert system. Now we try to we call them knowledge-based system. Also, in these techniques, we try to simulate deduction. We have also case-based reasoning, and these techniques try to simulate analogy. So when we do analogy, so we try to find a situation, simulate a similar situation to the situation we have to face, and then we try to identify and to select this solution, adapt the solution already done in order to solve the new problem. We have also multi-agent systems, and in multi-agent system, you use this type of system every day when you do Google, okay, when you do research in Google. So in multi-agent system, we have different small agents, and each agent has a service to do. And then when you try to do that, so each agent can interact together in order to solve a complex task. This type of system simulate the bees communities. Okay, you have the bees communities, and you have different, each bees have a small task, but all the collaboration of all these tasks can solve a big problem and a complex problem. In the same techniques, we have neural network. Neural network, it's try to simulate what's happen in our mind, like in neural, each neuron between neuron, so in our mind. And the interaction, also each neuron have a small calculation, and they have different levels, several level of calculation, and each level we have a small calculation, a simple calculation. But if we have several calculations, so the result can be very, very powerful. So that's why neural network is very interesting, and we use it in a complex problem, in different to solve complex problems. At the end, also we have machine learning and deep learning, so that simulate the human being learning and animal learning, the same techniques. So in machine learning, so at the beginning we try to identify a model of learning. So we have to do the different tests to classification and extraction, knowledge extraction, and term extraction, and so on. And after that, we try to this model, we have to validate it in new source of data. And after that, if we have the model, so this model can be learned by itself, because we can make evolution, make evolving this model based on what we discover, okay, at the beginning. And to all of these techniques, when we want to apply, when we want to develop system behind these techniques, we have to use logics. You know, informatics is based on mathematics, so we use different type of logics. So you have propositional logic, okay, used in knowledge engineering and case-based engineering. You have also descriptive knowledge used on multi-agent systems and neural network. And at the end, you have fuzzy logic used on neural network and deep learning and machine learning. Here, for example, as application of this type of system, we can have some guides for decision making, driving, design, diagnosis. We have also, I told you about Google. So we have intelligent information search, profiling, okay, used in business, and yes, and customer satisfactions. You have also application in text, speech recognition, in form recognition, image recognition. You have also image processing, sorry. And also we have a lot of application in learning and serious game. For example, the example of this type of application, for example, you can have in decision-making super, you can have autonomous car, like Google car, Tesla car, the parking, okay, the parking guides, and so on. Different guides in a car, okay, when we drive. We have also robotics. We have video games. I push you, please. You can try to, it's Akinator, to play with Akinator is a free game. And Akinator is based on knowledge engineering techniques. So you have also FIFA, and FIFA is based on multi-agent system, because there are different small agents, and they try to interact together, okay, based on your in the interaction with you, okay, in your interaction with the game. And you have also application in logistics, so it's the decision making also support. For example, in Amazon, you have different small robots, and in these robots try to based on when you have a command, this a customer commands, okay. The small robots try to identify the main where is the product, and then you have several, like a chain, several small robots, and you can obtain, it's like procurement, and you can obtain the the product, okay? They can deliver the product. We have also speech recognition. You can have Siri, Google Assistant, and so on. This techniques is mainly based on neural network, and because it's machine learning, and and you have also fuzzy logics in this type of uh, techniques, and you have image processing very used in Earth observation, climate change, etc., etc. We have a lot of application in robotics also in this way. And at the end, here a lot of reference if you want to go and see what's more details in artificial intelligence and these techniques, so you can look on this reference. Thanks.